Put on your church shoes and get ready to get down in Cardboard Town. It's me, your best buddy Steve, and I'm here to tell you 5 reasons why I believe this is the year that you want to start playing board games. Number 1. Most people have only played really, really old board games. Now, not everyone, but most people have literally only played games that came out before the invention of the ballpoint pen. Pretty rough considering that fun itself was not invented until the early 80s. If games like Monopoly, Clue, The Game of Life, Yahtzee, if they're the only board games you've ever played, that's a little bit like saying the only movies you've ever seen are Casablanca and Gone with the Wind. They're influential, yes. But when was the last time you tried to find one on Netflix? You've seen a Pixar movie since then, right? Board games, just like movies, have come a long way since the early days, with talented, passionate creators helping to create new, more impactful experiences, with more accessible pacing. I'm really glad the Ford Model T was invented. I'm not gonna buy one over something with Bluetooth and power steering. Now, I sincerely hope you've had positive experiences playing any board game, no matter how old. And if you have, then that's great. Having fun's the point. But I've met plenty of people who say they don't like board games, and it's because they've only played these old classics, and they didn't enjoy them enough to want to come back and play them again. And if you're one of those people, I don't blame you. Many of those old games are laboriously long, and they don't give you enough to look forward to on your turn to prevent the eventual onset of a desire for anyone at the table to say, "I won! It's over!" Or failing that, the sweet release of death's icy hand taking you. You know, whichever comes first. If you've ever felt that way during a game of Monopoly, leave a comment below. It'll help start the healing process. Let's get back to the point. Number 2, games make for an easy opportunity to connect. Want to spend more quality time with someone in your life, but need ideas for what to do? Perhaps you like to make new friends, but you'd like a little bit of help to get through that initial awkward hump of getting to know you conversations. Maybe you want to help the people you love spend time together where they're interacting and having fun, and not just occupying the same room. Playing games is perfect for all of these situations. There's a simple but profound meaning in simply doing things together. Humans are pretty hardwired to connect through shared activity, and games offer a low-stakes way to connect with people that we love, or even with people that we've just met. How can playing games together grease the wheels of social interaction? I'm glad you asked. Games offer a mutual focus point, a shared objective, something to do together. Games make it easier to talk, since what's going on at the table itself is always an easy topic, especially since some games are about talking. Games make it comfortable to have gaps in the conversation as well, because silence is never just silence, you're still playing a game together. You can even tailor the experience depending on how much time you want to spend with a particular person. There's longer and shorter games. You can keep it light and breezy, or while away an evening together. Number 3, board games offer a space for grown-ups to actually play, and that's important. You making time for fun in your life? I know for some people that might sound difficult, unimportant, or maybe even both. The truth is, having fun helps you to be your best you, and we need that. One of the truths about being an adult is that no one else is going to make the time for the things that light you up. So you got to do it yourself. And having fun with family and friends is one of those things that helps light everybody up. Tight on time, board games offer an easy opportunity for fun inside your own home. Playing a quick game, and yes, they do exist, at your kitchen table does not require you to drive 20 minutes, find a parking space, and wait in any line. It's fun and it's convenient entertainment. It's there for you when you need it. Also, play and fun help you so you don't take yourself too seriously. Trust me, this is a good thing. Psychology and social sciences make a pretty good case for this. Taking yourself too seriously foments shame, stifles creativity, self-expression, and makes Jack a dull boy. Don't be like Jack. Number 4. Today there are games for literally everyone. Some folks are wired to compete. Others, less so. and others still actually cringe at the word competitive. There are literally games for each of those types of people, and so many more. Do you hate playing competitive board games? Do you hate losing to your family and friends? Did you have a jerk older brother who lied, cheated, made up rules, and got really angry if he ever lost? Were you that jerk older brother, and you'd like to redeem yourself by joining the ranks of decent human beings? Well, friends, what if I told you that there is an entire category of game where you get to play cooperatively? That's right, everyone at the table is working towards a common goal, and the only opponent is the game itself. An opponent who I promise will never take offense no matter what you say or do, even if you win.
Boink.
I once asked my wife if her family had a bit of a tense history around playing board games, to which she responded with a hearty laugh and a yes. I took this box to my wife's family reunion. One night we sat down at the table with her brother and her sister and played it while her mother sat nearby knitting. Yes, she is the sweetest. A good ways into the game, my mother-in-law in her gentle way asked, "So in this game, you're all playing on the same team?" Huh, that's really neat. Which was great, because it felt like a success. We sat down and we played a game together. We had fun, and no blood was spilled. And that's just one style of game. There are literally so many more for every type of person and personality out there. From the, I want to be a wizard and throw magic fireballs at stuff crowd, card-carrying member, to games that are robust engines for just talking and laughing together, to far less ostentatious, more refined games that almost bristle with a subtle, tasteful charm, inviting you to experience the unique puzzle that they have to offer. Maybe you'd rather feel like you're starring in The Walking Dead, escaping zombies and just surviving. You can try your hand at being a Viking, a pirate, an astronaut, or any of 100 other things that you've probably never had the chance to be before. And the great thing is, if you're not totally comfortable with the idea of playing at being a Viking, don't worry about it, because you'll all be doing it together. And there's something that's so fun and alchemical about being able to do something together that we don't normally feel allowed to do. And besides, you get to set the dial. You can do it at the level of just dipping in your toes. Okay, I roll the dice, I get 3 hits, so I kill the troll and I get 3 points. Sweet. To full-on staring your loved ones in the face, I am Halbjorn Stoneaxe, and I will forever stain the ground with the blood of my enemies where I walk. My wife loves it when I do that. I'm only scratching the surface here. There are so many more kinds of games. There's bluffing, hidden roll, deduction, auction, storytelling, strategy. You get the idea. Number 5. Board games today have come a long way since their predecessors. Games today are made with a lot more thought, effort, and creative design. For example, player elimination is a game mechanic that was used in a number of older games, and what it means is that essentially you could lose the game while all your friends got to keep playing without you. Watching your friends play after you lose isn't that fun. And game designers have learned not to put that in their games, not unless the game is short, and I mean really short, like 3 to 5 minutes short. And it's that kind of learning from the past that today's game designers apply again and again as they create more and more games, always asking those same questions of what works well in this game, and of course, what's not working well, and how can we change it for the better? There have been some real gems that have come out over the years, but it seems that the overall bar of quality just gets a little higher every year with all the games that are getting released. One of the other big things that's become much more common in modern games is the feeling that your choices actually have an impact on the outcome. In lots of old games, you roll some dice, move that many spaces, and then when you get there, you may or may not have some sort of decision to make. Do you buy Michigan Avenue or do you save your cash? How about something with a little more sauce on it? What if, instead, on your turn, you got to decide if you were going to stick together with your friends, or if you wanted to venture into the basement of the abandoned manor house alone? Huh? Huh? The quality of the components in the box, the quality of the art used, and the variety of settings and themes in board games today is dynamic and imaginative. In short, so many of today's games are smoother, tighter, shorter, punchier, more rewarding, more engaging, and designed to help you and your friends have more fun. So there you have it, 5 reasons to start playing board games in 2021. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you share it with someone who might enjoy trying something new and fun. If you're interested in finding out more about which games you yourself might enjoy trying out, check out some of the other videos on my channel. And remember, when you like and subscribe, your good vibes ring out across all the world for everyone to hear. And your father figure of choice, he's proud of you for that.